Hello, sports fans, sports bettors, and YouTube Nation. John here with Ricket Picks. Hope everybody had a great Monday. Winning day over my Patreon. Winning day. Won in soccer. Had one win, one loss. Had a plus money win, so that covered the loss plus some. And then in the NCAA basketball, I was 2-1. I was on BGSU over Ball State. I figured BGSU would crush them, and just the opposite happened. Ball State crushed BGSU, so definitely don't know what I missed there, but clearly something. Toledo had them first half. They took care of business. Also won the game over Eastern Michigan handily, so that was the easy winner for us. And then had Buffalo first half over Western Michigan. That also was a winner. That cashed early in the day, so that was awesome. Soccer winner was Vitesse over Utrecht in the Netherlands soccer, and then I had a parlay that didn't hit. Porto. I always forget these cup games. These teams really don't care about the FA Cup, Portugal Cup. Doesn't matter whatever cup they're playing for. The backups go win that cup if they want to, and I often forget that just because one better team is playing another not better team, if it's a cup game, that means it might not happen. Not really sure what she's so interested in here. We got Millionaire Success Habit book over here. Maybe that's what she wants to read. You want to read that book? Yeah. Be like, yeah, I'm dead. Free YouTube play. Had a light play on the Miami Hurricanes -3 over Boston College. Boston College was shooting a meager 29.6% from three-point range. Today they decided to hit 18 threes. So they set records. A couple kids from Boston College set records. Had career days, and Miami got ran out of the building. Plain and simple. I think Boston College won by 20 something. It was crazy. To shoot 29.6% from 3-point range, they just went off, hit 18 of them, and that's all she wrote for that one. So the YouTube play was a loser after a winner. But we're sticking with the NCAA college basketball. I think hockey's starting. I'm going to go check that out. Let that develop and kind of see how it goes with the whole COVID thing and the restructures and whatnot they got going on. It's kind of interesting to see some of these sports and how they're different. I've just kind of completely stayed away from the NBA lately. Just how that's been going. Just kind of want to ride it out a little bit longer and see what's going to go on, if they're going to pause it for a week or what's going on. I think players are starting to get worried again, so they're going to stop playing, and you're just going to have the same thing. And I don't know if they're going to go back to a bubble or what they're going to end up doing by the end of the season just to get that one under. I'm just kind of staying away from it for right now, and I got my own reasons. But for this game, we got Georgia versus Auburn, and this one's going to be a good one. There's no doubt about it. You got two good teams. You got the makeup for a real barn burner. The spread's 1.5. It's not a lot, so either team really does have a chance. I mean, you can make a case for either team. Right now, there's no money line spread. I kind of like one team over the other on the money line. Right now, Auburn is juiced at plus 1.5. Georgia's laying 1.5, but Auburn's got the -115. Georgia's -105 on that. If you look at the stats for these teams, Georgia comes into this game. They're 7-3 on the season. Auburn 6-6. More on who they've played in a minute. ATS, Auburn's 4-7-1. Georgia's 5-4. You get right down to the shooting percentages and stuff. Auburn on the road is a different team. You just like playing with that banner, don't you? She's like, yeah, it makes noise. I like it. Auburn on the road, and they're shooting 39.2%. They've scored 31.3 points on average for the first half, which doesn't bode well for them for a first half. I'm also looking at the first half of this game to see if there's anything I like. But 3-point shooting, they're at 28.7%. And then from the free throw line, they're 62.1%. That's all on the road. They're still getting 40 rebounds a game. They're just not converting that over. Georgia, when playing at home, they're averaging 80.1 points a game. Auburn on the road is averaging 69.8. But you look at the shooting percentage, They're scoring 37.6 points in the first half. So you got Auburn, who's giving up 38.2 points per half. Georgia, who's averaging 37.6 points. Auburn scoring 31.3 on the road. And stats against, when you got Georgia giving up 33.7 points per half at home, you're going to have about a 37, 38 to 31, 33 type of game. So, I mean, if you can get under, 5 or under for a first half, it's going to be a good probability bet to take, laying it with Georgia. But Georgia shooting at home, 46.8% from inside the arc. 3-point range, they're 30.1%, so nothing to write home about there. And they're knocking down 70.2% of their free throws, which is way better than the 62.1 from Auburn on the road. So you give a slight advantage to shooting to Georgia. She is 7 months old now and starting to figure out she can grab stuff and crawl around and almost moving. It's quite crazy. It's pretty awesome. But at the same time, sometimes you got your hands full. And mommy's currently sleeping on the couch. But good for her. She's had a rough day at work. But what I'm trying to say is I like Georgia. I like them on the money line. I'm going to wait to see what that is. I don't think it's going to be too crazy. So that's going to be your official Ricketts gridiron pop. Not gridiron, but hardwood pop pick for this game. We're going to go with Georgia Bulldogs on the money line to beat Auburn. If you guys have not already, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, turn notifications on, drop a comment in the comment section. I had somebody tell me today that Boston College was going to win outright, and you know what? I appreciate that. He called it before the game happened, and I very much appreciate that, going down before the game. So, anyways, I got to go get somebody some food here and get her to sleep. So, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching this video, and most importantly, good luck with your bets.